We are back. Back to attack. No copyright infringement intended. All right. Look at these jerk holes. Oh.
No signs of Vuskov nearby.
Oh, try out the fairy flute. You should be able to hear it.
Fairy. Right here. There. Did it. We're masters. Oh, this fucking guy. Trophy. Really? What, bitch? What, bitch? Bitch? What, bitch? It's the lyrics, man. I just can't help it. I can't censor the lyrics. What, bitch? Dead cliffs. Ninja Turtle. What, bitch? Alright, that's enough of that. Number one hit incoming.
We made it, safe and sound.
Might I suggest we meet with Molabay at the garrison as soon as possible?
Glad to be back. It feels like
Hey,
I was
man.
gone for ages.
Someone's got to represent.
The
I mean, there's already Sweet Anita for that, so I got to
Spent
find a
all that
new
time over-
I don't
niche.
feel any power from the earth spirits yet.
When the ceremony commences, we
Aw.
shall see a difference, I am sure.
You have a point. Might as well wait for the ritual.
Let's rest up.
Ninja Turtles. Aw. It's the number one hit, I'm telling you. It's gonna go platinum.
Do you think it'll go any better with the seed this time?
With Gnome's blessing, I think the soil will have enough power. It'll work, now that we have him on our side.
I am prepared to climb if this fails.
I think I would die
You do reap what
laughing
you
if a
sow,
game
as
like
they say.
this
You heard the quote.
had a song
Be
like
prepared
that.
for any outcome.
Wayne ain't got squat.
Please work.
You're back. I can feel a change in the energy of the soil. We should attempt the watering ceremony one more time.
Then we got this nut
Spirits
sack
of Earth, we beseech
with
you.
a heart.
Bring life forth from this barren soil. Guide the alms over the cliffs and to Elusia beyond.
Let's go to Lucia and beyond. The heck? Nice. Make the beanstalk grow. They just Rita Repulse said that.
Oh my! Did you see? Get a load of that!
He just throws her off. We needed a thud.
Val?
Suplex.
Hina, I'll take care of your core stone. I swear.
Not many people venture this far.
There may not be many methods of restocking our packs. Confirm your stores before we climb.
Aw, but I want to go up now.
Me too. But Palamina's right. Let's check our provisions
What
first.
did Brodus say? Suplex, baby. Suplex.
Alms, Soul Guard. Milos Woods lies just beyond the cliffs. It is a vast and treacherous jungle. Within the forest, you will find Verdius Burrow, hidden home of the Sproutlings. It is one of them who will become the Alm of Wood. Once the Alm
This
joins
homie's
your
just
herd, you will
comraded.
be that much closer to the Mana Tree. You are well on your way to ensuring the survival of our world. Safe travels on the road to Elusia.
Can you imagine just said no? There wasn't even a question there, it was just yes and no. He just said safe travels. It's like, no. I want horrible travels.
Feels wonderful.
A tiring trek it has been, but we have come far.
It's all thanks to the spirits. Ever since Guju, I've been thinking about how we take their powers for granted in our everyday lives.
True. But with the Alm's sacrifice, we can ensure that mana flows to the spirits of earth, fire, wind, water, the moon, and all the rest.
Captain Planet, he's a
Look
hero.
at those trees.
Verdius should be in view once we reach beyond this road. The Alm may have already been appointed.
Let's see.
We'll have to see if we come across Orin or
Just
the
kick his
Alm of
butt.
Wood first, I suppose.
Brace yourselves, everybody.
Whoa! What kind of trees are these? I've never seen anything like them.
The plant life on top of the cliffs doesn't seem to suffer from the same issues as the ones below.
I suppose all of Elusia Isle is isolated
Yo,
from the lands we know.
Dominescu, what's
In
up, man?
fact, I wonder how the Mana Tree first came to flourish here.
We're hot on Orin's trail now.
Leave it to us. We won't let Orin keep Hina's core stone.
We're gonna beat him up.
Are the plants this weird because we're near the Mana Tree?
That? Or it's because we're having people doing the work of change.
Nice, nice.
I don't know if I'll be able to find any.
Chill out, homie. No shit, I guess so.
Huh.
We're
What happened to that big flower?
Might it feed on the mana power of monsters, perhaps?
officially in October now. How about that?
These woods are very interesting.
Yes! Taking this?
Yoink. Let's see what's this way. We got hoodlums, not schmucks.
Our fall bore fruit.
My thanks.
My father told me once that there's an herb that only grows in these woods. It's a
Oh. Pretty. It's gone. He's gone.
Oh, the flower's gone.
I suppose it really was feeding off the nearby monsters.
There might be more. Let's look around.
This is kind of exciting. A rare item.
Yes. It is on PS5.
Got some syrup. Got some syrup. Taking this.
Stalk. It just kept growing and growing.
Did you really need to jump on my back, though?
Yeah.
The enemies and their
I think the Mana series was
Which came first?
popular in the Super Nintendo era, but after that it really never... It was like one of those, like, if you knew about it, you knew about it. So it's cool that they did something with it. Obviously they didn't put all their resources into it. It's a cheaper... it's a cheaper, Square Enix type game, but still...
Taking this. Did Orin already make it this far? Weird that we haven't passed each other. Even though we're heading towards the same place.
There is but one way to Lucia Isle. It does not sound possible, let alone plausible.
Not everything has to be Final Fantasy. It's like the more I think about Final Fantasy Rebirth, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the more I'm like disappointed by it. Look at this little guy.
Yes.
What is with these gigantic flowers everywhere?
Uh-oh.
I wouldn't put it
There may be a
Couldn't
connection to the other
past them now. There's a lot of like love for that genre, at least. Yeah. Plus, Monster Rancher was such a unique idea back in the day on swapping out the discs and getting different monsters and stuff like that. Is Soul Reaver coming back? That's cool. I know Digimon is still
Taking this.
Releasing games. Obviously they're not super popular, but there's still an audience for it.
What new unseen challenges await us?
Stand in the way of our goal.
You're mine! Come at me!
So I'd like to see something done with Monster Rancher. I think that would be pretty cool. You still have your PS1 Monster Rancher? That's awesome. I can't remember.
The large flowers along our way.
Vaughn, did you have it?
Seems.
That means we can keep moving forward.
I forget who's who I played it with. It might have been you, FP. I'm not sure.
This is kind of exciting. Is this?
No kidding. You rented it? Okay. I still remember when Yu-Gi-Oh came out. And you told me, oh, there's a new show coming out. It's called Yo-Yo Ma or something. That was iconic.
Is this a settlement of some kind?
I never really got
There
into
don't appear
Yu-Gi-Oh
to be
though.
any settlers.
Excuse me.
I think by then I was kind of
Anyone here?
getting out of like anime, anime,
Nothing.
or Japanime, as it
Doesn't
was
look
called
as
back
bad
then.
off as Guju.
That's wild.
We would know if disaster had struck another town.
Huh?
Did you hear that?
Sounds like music. Does Orin play the guitar?
Just kick his ass.
Calm down. It's probably just one of the citizens of Verdius.
Could you imagine we just beat up some random
From
citizen?
over there. Shall we investigate?
There's gotta be someone around playing that song, right? Yes!
Are we going in? What's over here?
Grizzly! Taking this? This is kind of exciting. Is this?
That cat makes me want to see a character like poor sound like Perfect Cell, right? That's basically what's happening. You are now Perfect Cell.
Taking this? This is kind of exciting. A rare item! Yes!
Oh, it's just gonna be like, nope, you're wandering too much.
It's coming from here.
Are we gonna? No.
All here in order to pursue
I think the water song on the turtle was better, but, you know, who am I to say?
keeps the world from strife. Not moving on, no matter what. Oh yeah. So long as all of us are alive, we can grow and sing and thrive.
When a character starts the melody. Aw,
Looks
bitch.
like gem number 1460 is another keeper. Not bad, not bad. Gosh, the fairies had a
Gosh!
sweet time this year. Those were some weird lyrics.
Okay, Haktua, calm
I
down.
didn't really ask for your input.
Yeah.
Get out of town. You wouldn't happen to be the convoy of alms now, would you?
Still be washing your hands. Tripping over this stuff running back.
I'm Julie, custodian of the burrow. A sproutling, obviously. Oh, you came all this way, but I'm sorry to say there's no alm of wood just yet.
I guess that means we're stuck here for now.
Wait a second. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, looks like...
Is it just me, or are we
Never
missing
mind.
people?
I thought it was a
Due
countdown to
some
start singing again.
complications on our journey, the alms of light and darkness will join us later. I am Palomina, alm of water.
Oh, I'm the Soul Guard, Val.
Morley, Alm of the Moon.
They call me Karina, alm of wind.
Hawk
and this
to,
pretty lady is Ramco. Golly, a sacred beast cub. Still growing, I see. Were you raised outside of the Lucia? Hang on. Do you know Ramco? Nope. We only just got acquainted, but I know plenty about these sacred beasts. That's everyone. Oh, what about the Alm of Fire? Did something happen to the Alm from Tiania?
Hina. She lost her core stone.
Touchy subject.
We're looking for the person who stole it from us. And we're actually in a hurry.
Mew 3.
Not sure what you mean by
It's
losing
a
things
fusion
is
between
never
Mewtwo and Icarus.
But most people haven't heard of core stones.
The only news I can give you is no news. Sorry. There's nobody here but us
You
Sproutings, and
useless.
I haven't seen any thieves come through the burrow in, well, ever probably. Plus, there's nothing beyond Verdius but the mana tree, so... Oh yeah! And that boulder at the entrance with the legendary sword stuck in it. But that's it. Huh?
Legendary sword?
Oops! Look at the time! I have to go water my friends. Bye!
The fuck?
Wait!
What sword was he talking about? Am I the only one in the dark here?
Shut up,
The goddess
Haktua.
of mana was said to have given a legendary sword to her hero champion. But I could have never fathomed that the fairy tale was fact.
Mew 3.
Once. I didn't think it was real either.
Perhaps the kernel of truth behind the myth originated here in Elusia. It is the home of the mana tree.
Our search for Orin might be a bust, but we still need an alm of wood. We should ask that kid from earlier what's up.
True. Let's find him.
He has to water his... what? Better look for him, I guess.
That was a him? I mean, I shouldn't be saying that. Get me cancelled and shit.
Let's plan our next move.
Aww.
Grizzly!
I'm sorta in the middle of my daily duties. Mind getting out of my way?
Do all custodians water the plants here?
Of course. Who else? I have to take care of my friends.
Friends?
Sure. This tree here is a good friend of mine.
Wait, what? This tree is a sproutling?
Oh, I guess you wouldn't know. When a sproutling goes to sleep for a long time, we tend to turn into trees. Every 4 years, just in time for the pilgrimage, one of my hibernating friends grows the most beautiful flowers. The alluring fragrance beckons the fairy to the burrow, and that lucky sproutling gets to be the alm. Only the most vibrant of sproutlings can blossom, making them the perfect candidates
Well,
for
we're
the
not
alm of wood.
putting you in our
Kitchen
party.
Elemental wants lush foliage on all of her anvils.
But when are the buds meant to bloom?
Usually the trees are already in bloom by the time the convoy of alms arrives. But not this year. There's probably no hope for the burrow after all. I suppose we all gotta go sometime.
Whoa, hold on. No need to jump straight to utter destruction.
Nope. I think this is it for us. No flowers, no fairy, no future. Anyway, I'm sure you've all got stuff to do. Some bandit you're tailing or whatever.
He's really gonna give up on his homeland? Just like that?
Joulet seems really knowledgeable about the pilgrimage. There's a lot more I want to ask him. Taking this?
You just peace out. Plant more of his friends or water more of his friends.
Was there something else you needed, or were you that curious about my work?
There's a lot we don't know about all this. I was hoping for answers.
A chat would kill time better than my usual rounds. As you wish. All sproutlings remain dormant for long periods with one exception. We alternate who looks after the rest of us while we sleep. As the custodian, I water my sleeping friends each and every day. I woke up 4 years ago, just as the last pilgrimage was coming through the burrow.
So for 4 years, you've been watering these guys waiting for them to bloom?
Yeah.
Yourself?
Yeah.
Of course. Though, I guess it's not gonna matter much anymore if there's no alm. Might as well hang up my watering can.
You can't be out of options already. Have you talked with your patron elemental? Maybe she can help.
What a silly thing to say. Alms are appointed, not requested. There's nothing I can do about this.
But how do you know if you don't try? I went directly to Sylphid and asked to be made the alm. You don't want this place to be destroyed, right? Then do something. Anything.
Do something.
Wood to hurry it up.
You've got to be joking. She's joking, right?
Karina's telling the truth. She went out and found the Elemental of Wind in order to request her position as the Alm.
Yeah, he's like, make me the mother trucker.
That's going against the hand of fate. Perhaps mortals like yourself try to defy destiny, but that's not how we do things up here. Sproutlings take what life gives us, and we're grateful for it. I don't know how many thousands of years ago it was, but we watched your world teeter on the edge of destruction. All the while, we waited, tending the seeds as we've always done.
It's like y'all
Whatever
messing
fate
up.
deals us is our burden to bear. How egotistical to assume you know better than the goddess herself.
A little march out.
Egotistical? That's rich coming from a stubborn weed like him.
He's not wrong to stick to his principles. He just needs some perspective. Is following the will of the world really worth accepting the destruction of all you hold dear? Not that the workings of the Hand of Fate aren't important, but Karina's got a good point too. I don't want Julay to give up hope.
You're a pushy bunch, you know that? What is it this time?
You're the one who ran off. We weren't done with our conversation.
Actually, I didn't have anything else to say to you folks. I've said my piece. No need to get worked up about it. I'll tell you what. If an alm of wood is chosen, you'll be the first to know. So go ahead and look around for that corkstone or what have you.
It's corestone, not corkstone. And that's our friend's soul you're talking about, bub. Hina, the Alma Fire, had her corestone stolen by Orin. If we don't get that piece of her back,
I just want to mess him up.
in danger.
This game better not deny me a fight with him.
Still has a chance. So use it. How can you stand around and throw your hands up like none of this is in your control? Don't you care what happens to the burrow? Think of your dormant friends. Don't you want to save them? Isn't that worth asking to become the Alm of Wood yourself?
Look, pal, I'm not going to take much more of your sass. You think I'm not worried about the fate of my home? There should be blooms by now. It's not supposed to be like this. Without flowers, the fairy won't come. Without the fairy, us sproutlings lose our purpose. No lives to preserve, it'd be the end of everything. Maybe this is my fault. I could have overwatered the burrow or pruned something I wasn't supposed to. That worry is always on my mind.
Julay.
Here's a thought, Julay. We could all search for the reason the flowers aren't blooming.
Huh? But
The classic RPG nod.
The guy who stole from you.
You said so yourself.
Aaron guy.
No one has come through the burrow but us. We trust you to know what's going on in your home. Besides, I'm the Soul Guard. It's my duty to find the Alm and protect them from harm.
Look, I appreciate the thought, but there's no cure for the burrow. It's pointless.
Oh, honestly. Stop quitting before you start, kid. Come on, folks. We've got a job to do. I think this place doesn't get enough sunlight. That's what.
The landscape in Verdius hasn't changed in millennia. They would have had problems long before now if it was the sun.
Maybe Gnome's powers are too weak to reach here?
It is true that Elusia is a tad far from other terrain. The solution may be that the sustenance given to the sprouts is being sucked dry.
That's a lot of leads to eliminate. Let's take a look around the area first.
The reason... Wait, could it be?
Where'd Jule get off to? Well, while we wait for him, we can try to figure out the cause of all this.
Let's go fight something. What's there? Whoa! I read that quickly. All I read was sustenance and suck and dry. Hang on a second. Oh, if the pizza tastes good, okay. I was like, yo, Diddy.
The whole area is covered in plants. No one can get through all this. Maybe that's for the best. We don't want Orin sneaking past us.
This foray
Oops.
is fascinating. Practically none of this flora was included in the almanacs of my adolescence.
There's no getting around it. We have to ask the Elemental of Wood for help.
Great idea. If the elemental doesn't know what's wrong, no one will.
Aww, I wanted to be the one to rub it in Jule's face when we found the answer.
Sorry to disappoint you, Karina, but we haven't got the time to waste on fumbling around in the undergrowth.
Dryad is the elemental of wood, and well versed of these wilds. But who can say where we may find her? Would that I knew.
At times like these, it's best to ask the locals.
Ugh, great. Gotta bother Jule again. Just what I need.
Haktua, you need to calm down.
It can't be.
Oh look, it's the siblings. All the furries are here.
Hello again, weary travelers. What a surprise.
How did you get here?
Don't you know there's a big old stalk that reaches all the way up here? My sisters and I didn't want to waste this once in 4 years opportunity, so we climbed up.
We figured now was the perfect chance to gather exotic ingredients like Verdius nectar for flavorings and potions.
Besides, this place has everything. Ancient forests, dangerous pilgrimages, mysterious Gaian explorers. What's not to like?
Sounds like you three have a full itinerary.
Wait a minute. Did you say Gaian explorers? Where did you see one of those?
Oh, there was a dashing young adventurer of that description over by the tree. We saw him ahead of us. We did lose track.
Had to focus on keeping our footing and all.
Nope. But I sure would love to meet a sproutling in the flesh. Bark? What was that? A terrifying cry, that's what! It came from the direction of Milos Woods. Someone might be in trouble!
Let's go mess them up.
Could be Jule, or even Orin. Let's check it out.
Oh, before Mew go, do Mew need to stock up on anything?
Mew.
Now's your chance!
Anything you want, for a price. Grab the goods you need to save your friend. Don't get stingy now. Bye, bye, bye!
You
They're the
parasites.
spitting image of Father in miniature.
That cry was coming from Milos. We have to check it out.
Be sure to talk to my merchant sisters if you need to stock up on anything.
Preparedness is...
Awesome! Peruse at your leisure.
Sick.
Seeing you, happy doing business with you. I see you have a happy doing business with you. I see you happy doing business with you. Come back anytime. Welcome. All these goods are the cream of the crop. Take a look at my base meal form your purchase. Take a look at base meal form your purchase. Take a look at base meal form your purchase. Come back again sometime.
Okay.
Let's plan our next move.
The hell is that? You gave this one too much water, man.
What are you doing over there? What am I doing? What are you doing?
We can handle this. Stand back.
We call this critter Grapplevine. It was too strong for me to uproot it when it decided to nest near the burrow. Be careful!
It's coming for us. Get ready, everyone.
We need to weed out enemies like this one.
Quit causing trouble, you troublemaker! Oh, Spirit! Let's listen to the voices of the spirits. It's working!
That calls for the elemental vessel.
Time to call on the elemental spirits. I'm on it.
It's coming right at us.
Oh, I didn't expect a dragon head.
Spirit will answer our call.
Here, use this. You're wearing it down.
Yes. Now is the time to strike.
Ready, bud?
You're mine. That's it. Now go stop attacking. Think you can handle this? Unleashing my full power.
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
sick.
The elemental vessel is
Oh,
ready.
he fell right on me.
You saved me. Thanks.
It was a close call. We were
Oh
almost too late.
no.
Why did you wander off on your own?
Oh, what's the matter, buddy?
Oh, now what?
I
You just know he was licking his lips.
Grapplevine might be the cause of the problems in the burrow. Don't get me wrong. This could all still be by the goddess's will, but I wasn't quite as sure anymore. And you all seem so convinced that something could be done, so I wanted to check. But then I got attacked.
thought you were mad at us again. Glad to see we've convinced you to change your stubborn ways.
That's one way to put it.
Destiny doesn't just fall into your lap every time.
Maybe. But you weren't able to figure out what keeps the flowers from blooming either, right?
Yeah, we're definitely not experts in gardening. But when in doubt, it's best to ask for help. Jule, do you know where the elemental of wood is?
Dryad? Easy peasy. Let me give her a ring. Oh, Dryad.
That's it? That's all you need to say? You little troll.
Oh, yes, hello. Jeepers. You got here fast. Were you nearby? Oh, forgive me. That is to say, I was looking for you, Jule. But then I saw you were tied up with Grapplevine and wasn't certain what to do. Oh, dear. The alms. Please excuse me. I am known as Dryad.
A particular pleasure.
Dryad
indeed,
from the
Dryad.
Triads.
We were just inquiring as to your whereabouts.
Yes, I could hear you from over there. And I think I may know what caused all of this fuss. As Jule guessed, Grapplevine was the one behind it all. It absorbed all the nutrients from the plants, stunting their growth. That's why the flowers wouldn't blossom.
Well, the monster is gone now. So that means...
Monster is gone.
Flowers, my friends. Dryad, this is great. There'll be an alm after all. We can expect the blooms at any moment. Gee whiz. There's still so much
Gee
to do.
willikers.
Ready to welcome the fairy. Meet you back in Verdius.
He's got
Yeah,
some
man.
spring in
No
his
worries.
step now.
I should still be streaming.
Can I ask you, Alms, and you, Sir Soulguard, to join Jule?
Sure.
Irregular
Be careful of
as the
Diddy.
situation may be, you will be one of the few pilgrimages to
Throw away
see
all the
valley
baby oil, man.
firsthand. That should count for something, I think.
Jule's in a better mood. I guess he gets grouchy when he's worried.
Lucky for us. For now, let's head to the appointment ceremony of the Alm of Wood.
Dryad, come on! Shake a root! Again, my apologies for the delay. I was considering Verdius' future and consulting with the denizens of the woods and such. Now then, let
Let me see. With this spring breeze, I bid the trees awaken, bloom forth. Huh? Whoa!
The fuck? Fairies here.
How unexpected! No flowers on the sleeping trees, but a flower blossoming right out of your head. Ow! Blossoming sproutling Jule. By the grace of the goddess of mana, I name you the Alm of Wood. Ah, this scent is divine. My hibernating friends didn't bloom. I did. A humble custodian like me? An alm. I thought only dormant sproutlings were fated to blossom.
Oh, yes, well, you see, I was planning to choose you from the very beginning. That's why I went searching for you. Would you, Jule, be my emissary to the mana tree and fulfill the duty of the Alm of Wood?
You got it, Dryad. Oh, if I'm the Alm of Wood, who will stay to tend and water my sleeping friends? They could brown or shrivel up and wither without proper hydration. I can't leave them alone like that, Dryad. That'd be worse than any disaster that could befall Vertius.
Jule? Oh, come to us. We have a message for you.
Wait, that's...
Jule? What's wrong?
I can hear my friends. They want to tell me something. Come on, let's go talk to them.
I didn't notice anything, but I guess Jule could hear the voices of his friends. Better stick with him
I
and check
hear
this out.
voices.
Let's plan our next move.
Okay, good. I was like, that didn't give us a level up, that fight? Cool.
Jule, you kept us company with your joyful singing. We asked Dryad to choose you as the Alm on our behalf. That monster in Milo's woods has been draining us of our mana. We have nothing to spare on our buds. Grapplavine is defeated, but it will take time before we can bloom again. Too much time to avoid the destruction of the burrow.
But what will you do without
Destruction.
You'll dry up.
Don't worry about us. Things will work out. Believe in the future of the burrow. We need you to convey the wishes of the sproutlings to the mana tree.
But you've all waited so long for the chance to be an alm. I can't take that honor away.
Then use this, and together we will see the future flourish.
Wowie, the elemental vessel. Dryad Sprig.
Oh, dear. So that's where it went.
We forgot to return it before we went to sleep. Sorry. But now that our work here is done, I think it's time to go back to sleep. Enjoy the mana tree, Jule. We'll see each other again.
Take the words of encouragement from your countrymen to heart. You're lucky they can see you off on your journey. There was no one left in my hometown of Etern to wish me luck when I left with Val. But maybe, just maybe, there's a chance at bringing some life back to the parish if I complete the alms duty. That's my hope, at least.
Morley's right. It would have been nice to leave the veil with everyone's blessing, but sometimes it doesn't work out like that. Everyone at home always told me I wasn't fit to be an alm. But this journey has given me a lot to think about now that I'm here.
And this from the person lecturing me about alms and duties just a moment ago. Huh. Sounds like the pilgrimage hasn't been easy so far. Thanks for putting up with me earlier.
Yeah, sure.
I look forward to our journey together. As short as it is. The mana tree's just over there, after all.
Happy to have you, Jule. Oh, what are we going to do about the greenery blocking our way out of Vertius?
I apologize. That was my doing. I wanted to ensure that the path to the mana tree was protected. I will clear the way. Please give me a moment.
The mana tree.
Okay.
Got some syrup. Yes. Thanks for the pick-me-up.
I wanted the honey.
Dryad, we made it!
Oh, good. I shall open the path for you. Heave, heave, and a whoosh!
Whoa!
We have come upon the far corner of Milos Woods.
Once we get out of here, our goal should be in sight.
Excuse me, Sir Soulguard? Beyond these trees is what is known as the Sanctuary of Mana. Unfortunately, only the alms are permitted to enter. The Soulguard cannot go past the entrance.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know. Either way, first I have my duty to Hina to fulfill. I will get her core stone back.
The merchant sister saw Orin when they were going up the jack tree, right? You're not gonna wait for him here, are you?
If only we had an idea of his plans, we could try and head him off.
I don't know the fella, but if this Aaron went to the trouble of climbing up to Lucia, he probably wants something from the mana tree, right? Why don't we stick together at least until we reach the entrance? Who knows? Maybe he'll come to you.
You're right. Let's forge ahead for now.
Oh, do be safe on your travels.
There is a barrier around the Mana Sanctuary. Only alms are able to cross it, I am afraid.
What? Really? But what if we get surrounded by monsters and we don't have Val to take them on?
Did you not just
Don't
listen to...
No monsters can trespass in the sanctuary.
Sounds like Morley did his research. The goddess protects the sanctuary from monsters with that barrier.
So the Soul Guard
Milos
might
and the
technically be
sanctuary's
a
men are all
monster.
a part of the spirit realm. Or they were at least.
The what now? Spirit realm?
Well, it's a realm, but for spirits. It's where elementals and sproutlings came from. In the past, it used to be separate from the mortal realm, where humans live. The mana goddess used to be able to protect the spirit realm from monsters. But when all the realms merged, that changed.
Merged, you say?
Yup. Once monsters began to emerge in Milos, the goddess had to create the barrier to protect the sanctuary. It's really strong. Strong enough to protect the goddess and the mana tree. So don't worry. There's no way a silly monster could break through and get us.
Oh. Well, okay then. If you're sure.
Every place we visit is unique. under the cliffs was not nearly as unsullied as this climate.
We are pretty close to the mana tree. Plus, barely anyone but the convoy of arms ever passes through here.
Not people, but it looks like monsters sure do. Tread carefully. Thanks for the...
Are you fond of music, Jule?
Sure am. I've composed 1,460 original songs to date.
1,460 songs? How bored were you? Next! Unrivaled remains.
Got it!
Don't let victory go to your head.
Let me see. Nice! Taking this. Power of mana! Take it away! Got some syrup. Grizzly! Yes!
Not to be nosy, but have you noticed that Val spaces out a lot?
Oh, that's probably when he's thinking about He-Man.
Being human comes with a lot of strange hang-ups with that.
Just one left!
Whoa!
Taking this. Grizzly! Let's plan our next move. Yes! Help us out! Take it away! Got some syrup.
Jule, don't your feet hurt from walking on this terrain without shoes?
Hurt? Why would they hurt? These feet were made for walking. What about you? Don't your feet get tired of being crammed in those stiff things all day?
I never thought about it like that.
Yes! Taking this. Got some syrup. Power of mana! Thanks for the pick-me-up. Take this! You're mine! You're mine! What's the rest? Okay.
May this momentum
Boom.
Watch your step here.
Whoa! We're in the middle of a forest, but it looks like the natural
Oh, that's right. Not a lot of plants glow down on the surface.
They might be pretty, but try not to fall into the poison marshes below.
Noted. Then we shall stick to the tree trunks and make ample use of the spirit's power.
Yes! Grizzly!
I want to know what's that way.
Yes! Got some syrup! I'm brimming with power!
Don't waste too much time.
I grow stronger still.
Level up hype.
You're mine! Grizzly! Taking this? Got some syrup.
You fell in, didn't you?
Got some syrup. Let me see. A rare item.
As if you all asked for your assistance.
Take this! Come at me! You're mine!
We need to press on.
Yes!
Hey, welcome back, homie.
Take it away! Got some syrup. This is kind of exciting. This might be useful.
Come to think of it, there hasn't been an Alm of the Moon for a while now.
Yes. I'm the first in many years.
So what did you end up getting to eat?
The others.
I'm not that up to date on current affairs down below, but I'm sure that wasn't easy.
Help us out!
Wendy's, nice.
I'm brimming with power.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to do the class strikes in this. I never paid attention when the tutorial was up. It's gotta be like R1 and something. Wow, I'm getting nothing. Oh well, we don't need it.
Sun shines upon the verdure. Looks just like a scene from a fanciful fairy tale.
I assume every convoy before us has also marveled at this view.
The entrance to the sanctuary is up ahead. Nearly there.
Where could Orin be? Hina, I'm coming. One more. Take this! This was our victory. Got some syrup. Let me see. Is this? Taking this?
We're here! This is the entrance to the Sanctuary of Mana itself.
Finally! I'm a bundle of nerves. Excited, anxious, the works. But I guess the mana tree is gonna have to wait. First, we need to get Hina's core stone.
The tree is all the way inside the sanctuary past the gateway, safely tucked away from trespassers and mischief makers.
Orin is likely to be loitering in this location.
This is our last mission before we reach our journey's end.
No, it ain't.
You said something about a sword being kept here, right?
I sure did. Wanna see? It's stuck in a huge rock. You can't miss it.
The mana sword.
Taking this? Yes!
Finally, we've arrived in the domain of the mana.
Whoa, that's cool. Gohan, where you at? Oh, fucking bastards up there.
Is that?
Yup, that's the one and only mana sword. Oh, and a visitor.
Orin?
Val, I'm sorry. This
No.
was the only way I could get my hands on the mana sword.
No.
That's why you're here? The sword?
That's right. Do you even know the miracles I can perform with this power? I can save Liza, cure her of her cursed petrification. And that's not even the half of it. She's still the Alm of Earth. Until I can release her, she'll never be free. That's why I need the sword. I have to change the world for the better. Get rid of the Alm's sacrifice altogether, so that our loved ones don't have to die to preserve the future for the rest of us.
You're saying you sacrificed Hina's life in order to save Liza? We trusted you, Orin. Both of us did. And you betrayed us!
As the Soul Guard, you're charged with ensuring the Alms meet their ends by completing the pilgrimage. You were prepared to lose Hina then? I just made her sacrifice come a little earlier than expected. For the sake of the world, you can hate me. I won't blame you. But with my plan, we'll never have to sacrifice another person ever again. Alms will no longer have a reason to exist. We'll be freed from this horrible tradition of loss and regret.
Sorry, but I think Orin might be right about this. Hina and other Alms before her were denied the life they wanted to live. His words are tempting.
Val, you can't...
Even so. The Alms have never been just a means to an end. Not to me. Their sacrifice has to mean more than that. This world exists because the Alms carry with them the hopes and dreams of all those who came before and those who will come after them. I know in my heart that this world is sick. But Hina was never meant to be used as a pawn by anyone.
Of course she wasn't. None of us want her life to be lost in vain.
There has to be a way to obtain the Mana Sword without Hina's Core Stone.
Regardless, this should not be your call. It is pitifully presumptuous of you to assume you know the wishes of all Alms, past and present.
My Sproutling friends entrusted me with this duty, and I mean to see it through.
Homie, you just pulled up. Like, calm down.
Thanks, everyone. As long as I have friends on this journey who need me, I'll continue to serve them as the Soul Guard. Even if we end our pilgrimage at the Mana Tree, I'm in charge of my own destiny. Hina is my responsibility. You have to return her Core Stone now, Orin!
You can't stop this. Without a Core Stone, I can't pry the Mana Sword from this rock. I have to bring back the world of Fadiel for Liza. No. For all of us who don't want to lose the people we hold dear. In the past, there were no Alms to sacrifice. Mortals, spirits, Benevodon monsters, even the goddess herself, all lived in the different realms that made up Fadiel. But years ago, the 5 realms were condensed into one. That mangled world was called Kidiel. It's the world that you and I know today. With the power of the Mana Sword, we can return Kidiel to the Fadiel it once was. Split it into a world that doesn't need to have soul offerings. The Mana Sword is right in front of us. They say that only the Chosen One can wield it. If that's the case, then that's just what I'll be. Even if it means betraying my friends, my village. I will have the sword!
It was kind of cool that we've seen, like,
Orin, what are you doing with Hina's Core
the good
Stone?
character turn into the villain, if you will. Kind of right before your eyes, as in
No, Hina!
not told in backstories and stuff. Oh shit. Long enough to see himself become the villain, yeah. Oh.
You're the voice I heard from the megalith, aren't you?
Okay. I guess we have something. We got He-Man over here to worry about.
earth? Give me that sword! I earned it! Orange!
He just moved his hand. Okay, never mind.
Now.
I guess we got the real villain here.
You are not even worth the stretch of my sword arm.
It can't be. Delophos? After all this time?
My. Correct, Sproutling. Your reward is the ruination that awaits you all.
You can't have Hina's Core Stone. I won't let him!
I never saw myself battling against the two Delophos in this lifetime.
I will ruin you!
Come forth! Unleashing my full power!
I will ruin you!
What happened? Oh, we kicked his ass a little bit.
He's far too powerful!
There's no way we can win this.
What do you mean? We just kicked his
Our
ass.
advances will be futile if our adventure ends here.
I'm all for retreating personally.
That was pretty funny.
Trent, you're helping us?
Trent!
This land will not be desecrated by the powers
Our
of
boy
evil
Trent's
mind.
finally shown up again.
Never thought I'd see the overseer of the sanctuary intervene like this.
Now is the time to withdraw, Alms.
No! I can't just run away! I have to save Hina!
This isn't a fight we can win right now. We have to pull back.
Okay. To Trent. Back with a vengeance.
Curse it all. Now Hina's Core Stone is...
Evil All Might
How
shows
do
up
men
with this
like
Chicago
that get
sword.
trapped outside
Nice.
the sanctuary?
For Wheeler Woe, he knows not our whereabouts.
Trent's probably keeping him plenty busy.
First things first, who is Trent? For that matter, who is De La Who's It?
Golly, you don't know anything, do you? I'm not a historian, but I'll summarize what I can. Trent is one of the goddess's emissaries. He watches over the entrance to the sanctuary to keep the people who aren't supposed to be in there out. I guess you could call him a neutral overseer. His job is to protect the goddess, but he's not exactly one to stick his leaves into the business of the alms who come his way. We're lucky we got him in a good mood, or we'd be goners. As for the gentleman who is sealed away in the rock, his name is Delophos. Long ago he tried, and failed to overthrow the mana goddess herself.
Inconceivable!
Unfortunately, it looks like that long nap didn't change his mind about revenge either.
Overthrow the goddess? But why would he do that?
Don't ask me. We weren't friends or anything.
What the fuck?
When Deilophos was defeated the first time, his powers splintered, scattering all across the mortal realm. Lost to time and memory.
You're saying that the form we just fought wasn't even close to his true strength.
That's about the gist of it. If you ask me, Deilophos is gonna need to find the rest of his fragmented power before he does anything else.
This complicates our current mission considerably. Given your age, I am fascinated by the breadth of your familiarity with history, Julay. I love to learn myself, but I have not heard half the stories you have related to us.
My age? Oh, right. I keep forgetting how little you know about spirit folk.
Yeah, no, it wasn't quite hit the mark of
Before. Orin, was it? He mentioned something about key.
fill your dark soul with light.
When I first sprouted, the world was called Fadio. I know what I say sometimes sounds like ancient folklore, but it really was the world I grew up in.
You mean to tell me you're actually an old man?
Huh. The fact that I'm older than I look is your takeaway from all that?
I'm only 17. Should I be, I don't know, more respectful? Sir?
Well, that explains the scream.
Nah, there's no need to get stuffy on me now, sonny. More importantly, we gotta do something about Deilophos. And soon. The places where his divided power is being kept.
It's like I like this, but I want some, like, it's making me want to play
Benevodons?
Dragon Quest.
Yup. Deilophos will have to release the seals to take back his power, which, lucky us,
I should play that.
monsters can break loose.
I never finished it. That was an awesome game.
I have read the old texts, and the Benevodons were felled by the legendary sword of the
Dragon
ancient
Quest
hero
10, I
Deilophos.
believe it was.
The goddess bequeathed her blade to her champion to aid him in his adventure. It is an epic tale passed down through the generations in prose and performance alike.
Golly, they made plays? Mortals sure do like to talk about things they don't understand.
Then, do you think the story's gotten warped over the years?
Well, it is true that Deilophos was sent to destroy the Benevodons.
So wait, what's the problem?
If both Palomina and Julay's accounts are to be believed, then Deilophos must be planning to revive his once defeated foes, using those great monsters to visit his wrath upon the mana goddess.
If he's as stubborn as I remember, that's exactly what Deilophos wants. Resurrecting the Benevodons will throw the whole world out of whack. Even completing our pilgrimage wouldn't be enough to balance things out.
Getting Hina's core stone from Orin is one thing. How are we supposed to take it from an ancient hero?
Right now, we're the only ones who know that Deilophos is back. There's no one else we can turn to.
So you do intend to go after him?
I don't care if he's some legendary champion. He still took Hina's core stone, and I won't let him get away with it.
I'll go with you. It's way too late to turn back now anyway. Plus, I don't think my friends back in the burrow would want me to abandon the rest of the alms to go to the mana tree on my own.
It was never my intention to stay behind. The more of us stand against the enemy, the easier the fight will be. You'll need backup.
As a former dignitary, I cannot condone an individual such as Deilophos destroying any domain, no matter how diminutive.
Deilophos got the drop on us last time. Without the element of surprise, we can take him. And Hina's core stone, for that matter.
Now that that's settled, what's next?
Let's not go back to the sanctuary yet. I think that tree guy might be mad at us for the mess we left behind.
Deilophos said something about Earth after he woke up, right? Do you think he meant Guju?
Well, yeah. The Benevodons are sealed away near where each alm is chosen for the pilgrimage, of course.
But Liza and Watts are still in the area. We have to get back to Guju.
Damn it, Guju.
I'm worried for Liza's safety. And Watts too, for that matter. We gotta hurry. First things first. We gotta make sure we're battle ready.
Welcome. What will it be? Stop by again.
Okay. Look at this full cast and crew. I will BRB just for a bit though. So hang tight. I'll BRB. And we back in it to win it. God dang. Poor Susan. Oh no. I wonder if she knew if she was doing that on purpose. Alright.
Welcome.
Video of that one host just saying Anderson over and over again.
What can I get for you? Please come again.
What's the other way then? Eastern. Oh, so we have either way to go.
Let's plan our next move.
I cannot comprehend how the Deilephos we dealt with could possibly be the hero of legend. How did it come to this? And why?
Gee whiz, enough with the question.
At this point, I'm totally lost. I don't know what's going on. I barely know who's who. But now's the time for action, not thought. I'll do whatever needs doing.
We can always count on Karina's go-getter attitude.
Indeed. But we must not allow her to shoulder all the strife.
Oh, do we get to summon the frickin' thing with the theme song?
Let's ask Vuskov for a ride to Guju.
Time for a handy-dandy fairy fleet.
I hope I remember the lyrics. I mean, I only sang it. Yeah, bitch, bitch. We in the water swimming, bitch. Corn's Tower. Corn's Tower. Yeah, bitch. Here we go. Ninja Turtle. Yeah. Where do we go, bitch? Bitch.